You thought re-education was just for Chinese dissidents, for folks in Russia or other communist locations. You didn't think it was for Westerners, did you? Indeed, I had to go through re-education for medical misinformation. This is YouTube. They now have quote unquote training for folks who do not comply with their rules. And you have to go through training. There is no option. And they have questions, 7 questions. You have to answer them correctly according to what the health authority would accept as a valid answer. This speaks of black salve to treat boils. They provide a bunch of questions, and you have to say whether it's a violation or not. Now, some are obvious. Apparently, this black salve can cause the burning of skin. But it continues to go. This is only 6 minutes long, so I'll just wait. As I was kind of reading through all the bits here, and I didn't even know what black salve was, to be honest. I had to Google that one and see what that was all about. But ultimately, you have to check, is it a violation or not? Now, you can get an incorrect answer, and it will force you to re-answer that question. So Chris is a trauma nurse who shares several tips for at-home COVID-19 treatments and symptoms. For one of his tips, he says, if you can't breathe from, I'm not even going to say because I'll get tagged again. Just take a hot shower and then rub your chest with peppermint oil, says the question. And you can read the last sentence. I'm not even going to read that because YouTube's going to get it. So I answered this correctly according to what the health authorities say, right? Some of it's no-brainer stuff. A lot of it is much more nuanced, and that's what they don't really accept. And this was all about a video I did about vitamin C, and they said I was spreading medical misinformation. So here's one I got it wrong. This example violates our policy because it promotes misinformation about the side effects of chemical abortion method, which is deemed safe by the health authorities. So chemical abortion is deemed safe by the health authorities. You cannot question the health authorities, folks. You have to answer according to the Ministry of Truth. Here's the next one. Tally uploads a video where she demonstrates how to make a miracle mineral supplement. Apparently this is known as industrial. I'm not going to read the next word. You can read it. YouTube is going to get me because the robots review the transcripts. So Talia recommends that her viewers drink this daily, and it's going to save them from a whole bunch of terminal things. So is that right or wrong? It seems obvious, and of course they're making a point. But it's just incredible that, again, they don't accept anything that the quote-unquote health authority doesn't accept. Even if, there's a question coming up here about a medical paper that is evidence for something related to something. I think it's maybe the next question here. Oh yeah, this is it. Is this it? Yeah, he cites a medical study which he says concluded that women who get XXX whatever have a high risk of infertility and future miscarriage. So a medical study, even it's peer reviewed, it doesn't matter. If the health authorities, quote unquote, don't accept a medical study, then that is an invalid answer and it violates YouTube's policies. YouTube is only going with what the health authorities say, even if there is truth out there, even if it's been studied and tested. If the health authority hasn't gotten on board with it, if they haven't agreed to it, if they haven't reviewed the medical study, it is medical misinformation according to YouTube. You have to go through this training to complete the process of strikes against your account. Even if the creator cites a medical study, it is not accepted, said the answer there. And so there you go. Yeah, the information the creator cites is incorrect according to health authorities and could cause egregious harm. So there you go. Now here's one about the you-know-what and about the jab. And he's talking about, conspiracy theories. Again, they throw it in your face. And there's no nuance here as to whether it is causing people to disappear. And I got to choose my words carefully. So you got to say, false in this one violates policy, because again, it's false information, false news, malinformation, misinformation. And it's incredible. Again, there's no nuance here. There's no open discussion. There's no scientific debate on any of this. Probably because YouTube is just a company, they're trying to make money. But here you go. Nice work. You've completed the training. You have been re-educated by YouTube. Now, if you do it again, not only will you get a slap on the wrist, but we could take your channel out effectively. That's what the ultimate, problem is. If you get 3 strikes, you're out. So you'll get another opportunity to have more training if you fail again. So be prepared, folks. You may have to be re-educated at some point in the future, and you will have no choice.